number. 911.
Okay.
Will you remember? You call 911 if anything ever is wrong.
Oh,
Somebody comes into the house and knocks at your door and that's not the right person, or anything is wrong, or if they get hurt, or somebody hurts somebody in your home, or something.
if I open the door and they cut their leg open, if they don't cut their
Even if they
bone
don't
open,
cut,
then I would just open the door and see what happens.
no. But even if they don't cut themselves, if somebody's at the door and you know that person shouldn't be there, what would you do? You'd go to the phone and you'd call.
Someone to come.
Who would you call? 911.
Yeah.
What would you do?
911.
And you'd say, come to my home immediately.
And if they would just knock at the door and then fall at the ground and pretend they're dead, then I would just open the door and see what happens. And then I would say a thing, and then it would come back up. And then if I said something to the people, then if it was not saying anything, then I'd come back and tell it something, and then it would come to the door and knock at the door and pretend it's dead again, and then come back up when I ask it something.
Now say we're sitting here and somebody's at that door and they're not the right people. They shouldn't be in this house. They look funny, they're not good, and they've got a gun or something. And what would you say? You'd run to the phone and you'd say, come to this house. There's a bad person here. What would you call? 911.
I would call the police.
Well, that's the number. What's the number?
911.
Remember that number.
Send. 911 send.
You remember that. Now that you're 5 years old, you've grown up, you've got to remember to do that.
Well, Ethan's
I don't know if I did this right.
going to come to a grown-up first because Claire is 5 and I'm 5, and Claire's 5 and Ethan's 10.
Yeah.
That means Ethan's going to be older.
Yeah,